Hello dear friends, we are almost in May now, and everything about this time of year is so uplifting and beautiful. The colours, the scents, and the feelings of new possibilities yet to be lived and experienced. I love this time of year. My recent trip to the countryside brought up many feelings and made me reflect on aspects of my life and how easily we can find ourselves in routines and forget about those little hopes and dreams inside. I don't know if you can relate, but I feel like after 30 and beyond, many people can feel like it's already too late to chase a dream or passion or start something new. And very often, the fear of novelty, failure, or judgment can truly stop us from rediscovering ourselves and what makes us truly happy. And this year, I decided to think differently. I feel like life is too short to not give yourself an opportunity to do something you're passionate about, or perhaps start and try something you always wanted to do, even if you start extremely small. The truth is, life after 30 can be a time of wonderful rediscovery. Throughout these years, you have lived, learned, gained experience, and may have a much deeper and profound sense of what makes you truly happy or how you wish to feel and live. However big or small your hopes and dreams might be, and no matter how far away they might feel right now, I believe this is a wonderful time to allow yourself to dream and slowly work towards your future.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. It is such a beautiful day here in London today. As you can hear, there are birds singing. It is such a warm and beautiful day. It must be around, I think, about 17 degrees Celsius right now, which is so lovely. So I've come out into a beautiful kind of natural area not too far from my home. I like to come here from time to time. It is a bit of a walk away from where I live, but it's always so worth it. And I'm sitting currently next to a absolutely beautiful elder tree, the elderflower tree. She is to me, she is like the tree that is full of wisdom and beautiful healing medicine and so many healing qualities, and she's like the grandmother of the forest or something for me. So yeah, I've just come out for a beautiful walk today. And today, guys, it is Friday and I have the day off, which is something incredibly special and rare for me, actually. I haven't had Fridays off in 10 years already. Fridays was always a very busy working day for me, whether I was teaching before in some other school or there's a beautiful bumblebee next to me. I love bumblebees. Whether I was teaching for in another school or when I started my own school, I was constantly teaching Fridays, and it was one of my busiest afternoons, one of my most tiring for me. And as of recently, I have two wonderful new teachers who are now teaching my Friday afternoons, and I'm so just incredibly grateful. I am so happy about that. I am really grateful for them. They're such wonderful teachers, and this now means that I have Fridays off, which, like I say, it's a very special event. It's something that hasn't happened for 10 years now of me teaching, even though I still do teach Saturdays, just a little bit on Saturdays myself. I really don't mind it at all. I enjoy those Saturdays. They're nice and short, and the classes are really sweet, very fun. But the Fridays was the one that I kind of wanted to find cover for, if possible, and it's now happened. It's now become a reality, and even though it might not seem like a big deal, for me it is a really, really big deal. It is, I guess, another celebration. It's something that I wanted to do for a long time now and was thinking about as I'm getting a bit older every year, getting a bit more tired. Although I have help during some of the other days at the school, there was a couple of days that I really wanted to slowly maybe delegate some of the work to somebody else, some younger, more younger and lively teachers to take over with our younger kids, so that I could hopefully have a little bit time, a bit more time for myself now, and just focus on running the school a little bit more instead of teaching every single day, and also being able to just have more time to do this, to focus on my other passions, my other loves, my other passions that I'm so passionate about, basically, which is my YouTube channel and the things I want to do with it over time. And I have all these ideas, and so many ideas and so many things that I kind of am thinking about and I'm excited for, and these projects and passions in my mind that I want to bring into fruition is what I'm trying to say, with time. But the running of the school and teaching every single day and doing YouTube all these years now, these couple of years, I just found that I didn't really ever have enough time to really pursue some of the things that I wanted to, some of the things that just felt so deeply, I felt so deeply in my heart that I was passionate about them, and I wanted to try, and I wanted to give time to be able to give some extra time to actually see if I can do something with them, and I just never really had enough time for them. So now I am just so excited, and so I'm so just looking forward to trying to sort of start something new, take on some of those thoughts and ideas, and hopefully take them out of my mind and put them into practice and into something physical, hopefully over time. So yeah, it's really exciting. I know it may not seem like a big deal to have an extra day off, but for me it's just the biggest deal. It is so exciting. And also I last month I actually realized that in March it was 10 years of me being a teacher, of teaching children, and it just kind of hit me one day that, wow, I have been doing this for 10 years and I have, enjoyed it so much, and it is something that I came into after my professional career on stage, being a ballerina. It is something that I didn't quite sort of go into very naturally. I was a little bit apprehensive about it in the beginning. It was quite a change of path, and I didn't know whether I would be suited to it, whether it would work out. Starting my own school, no idea about starting a business, starting a small business, how to do it, how people do these things, where do you begin? And so I kind of, through watching and teaching at other schools and things like that, I began to, over time, learn lots of various skills. And I also did a lot of learning by myself, reading and watching things and reading from people who have done it. A lot of help from people I know, but also doing a lot of learning just by myself and learning as I go and practicing. I cannot believe that it is now 10 years of me being a teacher. Not only does it feel like a huge space of time, but also it feels just like yesterday when I first started. And it just got me thinking about careers and passions and your hopes and dreams, and that even if you started your life doing one thing, I started with just the dream of being a professional ballerina. I trained so very hard for that for so many years of my life, and after I accomplished that, after my professional career, I switched to being a teacher, and now I find myself in a place where I have my own wonderful little school, and I'm so very, very proud. But what I'm trying to say, I think, is that it is also okay to feel like something that you started with, that you thought was where you were supposed to be, perhaps. With time that can change, and as you get older, those things can change, and I think that's okay. I think that's really okay as well. And many times I think in our culture it is so kind of normalized to tell people that they need to have one thing to stick to this one thing. This is what you do, this is who you are, this is your job title, you are this or you are that. And sort of, you not only do, I think, people generally try to put other people sort of in a box, if you know what I mean, but I think we also do that to ourselves. I think, in a way, we can put ourselves in various boxes of who we are and how we're meant to be, and this is what we have to do. But I also think it is so important also to remind yourself that it is okay to change, whether you are in your 20s, if you're not quite sure of where you are and what you're doing, which is totally normal, by the way, whether you're in your 30s and you were in a long period of life doing something, and now you feel like you have all these other passions and dreams that you really want to come to fruition, and you want to try, and I think that's also, it's so okay. And there's so much time, whether you're in your 40s or your 50s or your 60s, and there is so much time to still try things out and see what interests you, see what brings you joy, and what you're passionate about. And I have heard people talk about that passion is a sense of energy. It is what makes you feel energized. It is what makes you feel alive and excited and expanded and sort of overwhelmed almost in the best way. That is your passion. That is what you're passionate about. And it is, it can be a small thing. It doesn't have to be something really, really huge. And it can be something that you can hear as almost like a small voice in your head or in your heart, telling you to reach towards something, to move towards something, to try something out. And I feel that so often we can ignore those voices almost, because we think we are, you know, meant to do this or that and just to stick to this one thing. But I think it is so wonderful and so important also to listen to that little voice inside you from time to time, to check up on it and see how you feel and what is bringing you joy right now. Or if you're not feeling, you know, a sense of happiness where you are, to try to listen in to yourself and feel, what is it that is bringing you joy? What is it that is making me energized? And, you know, I think that so many times we try to kind of look for our, you know, passions and say, well, what is my passion? What is my passion? And that can be really, really hard to figure out that way. But I think instead it is actually really beneficial to think about, you know, where do I feel most energized? What makes me energized? What gives me that sense of, that feeling of joy and excitement and feeling expanded, and, you know, something that you're excited to get up in the morning for? I think that sense of energy, that feeling of energy, is what is really, really important. And if you really, I think, lean into that feeling, you will most likely find something. You will feel what you are drawn to and what you feel passionate about. And then I think it is so wonderful when you find that. And I've been feeling this sense for a long time now, for a couple of years now, I would say, that this sense of wanting to try and do some of these other things that I feel bring me energy and I'm passionate about, but I felt like I didn't have the opportunity or the time exactly to do it. But I'm really excited for this new period in my life, this new little change, as little as it is. For me, it's quite a big deal, and I'm really excited to now have a little bit more time to lean into some of those things that my heart has been calling out for me to do, for me to try. Yeah, I'm sorry for this long ramble, but I'm here in nature, and I always just feel so inspired when I'm out in nature, and it just brings out all of my thoughts and feelings, I guess. And I wanted to share with you guys, and just to remind you that no matter where you are right now, no matter how old you are right now, it is so possible to find that feeling of passion again, that feeling of joy and excitement, and that sense of passion and purpose, and what fills you up. I think it is never too late to find that. It is never too late to feel that, and you should never give up. You should never give up on your passions and dreams, no matter how big or small they are. And I just wanted to say that, I think, because it is something I've been feeling lately, and I know maybe a lot of people feel out there as well that, is it too late to try this or that? Is it too late to follow my passion? Or I have this feeling about something, but I can't find the courage to go for it, or I don't know if it's what I really want, or that perhaps where you are right now is not quite making you feel quite happy. I think it is never ever too late to go for something that your heart is calling out for. I think that's what I wanted to say. It's something I've been feeling for a long time, and I guess I'm quite excited for this new chapter, and to think about my own passions and my own little dreams and ideas. And although it is not something I can yet discuss or talk about exactly, because it is still a little bit up in the air, and I've got to kind of expand on some of those ideas as well for myself right now, but it's an exciting time. And so yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope that you never ever give up on your passions and your dreams, whatever they may be. Alright.
One of my little dreams for this year is to be able to have more time for my herbal studies and delve deeper into the plants growing around me, how and where to forage them, as well as different ways of using them. Learning about plants is learning your entire life, and that is what fascinates me so much and what I really love about herbalism. And today, I'm making a wild garlic and potato soup, since I was lucky to come across some of this beautiful herb on my walk, and this recipe is a simple one that I adore and that feels like springtime. Thank you, dear friends, so much for watching and for spending the day here with me. And I hope that this week you also give yourself permission to dream a little and find that spark inside. Sending you all so much love. Take care and see you soon.